Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Todd Talk. Because when Todd talks, people listen. Hopefully, unless you break the fourth wall, then you can actually escape the realm you are in and avoid me entirely. I'm glad none of you can do that. Or can you? I'm not sure. So, yes, it is time to do the reaction to Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. And I was gonna do it yesterday, but honestly, I wanted to make sure at least a lot of you got to see it, because I watch it religiously, but I know some of you may watch it more casually, so I want to at least give you another day. So it's funny because even right now, I'm still having mixed feelings about what I saw. Because on one hand, it was actually kind of funny, and it was clear that the Death Battle crew were having a lot of fun with this one. And for real, go watch the most recent Death Battle cast, the one that came out today at the time of this recording. And when you see the joy and happiness that came when they talk about this death battle and how it ended, it made me feel better because just as much as this is our show, because we're the fans who make the request these matchups and we're the ones who suggest new matchups and all that stuff, it's still their show. And if they can't have fun with it, then they're doing something wrong? And it's clear they had fun with Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie. And so on that side, I get it. It was they trolled us all. Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie teamed up to roamed the internet and go to other death battles, and then went on to death battle cast and the birthday party at the end. I forgot to look up if that was actually Deadpool's birthday. I really gotta look that up. um that was really fun, and that was really cool, so I wasn't angry. But on the other hand, gosh, I'm not sure that should have been the season finale. Now, I'm not saying that the ending was terrible. It was again, it's like this. In the cast, and I'll just spoil this part. The head writer Nick talked about how for the longest time they were talking about who would actually win in the fight, so that they could, do the death battle thing. But as time went on, they just started to realize, A, how would Pinkie Pie kill Deadpool? Because remember, she doesn't exactly have destructive capability. And B, how could Deadpool kill Pinkie Pie? And they honestly couldn't come with a solid answer. And then they were like, wait a minute, well, if they're both fourth wall breakers and they were to eventually figure it out that the other person was a fourth wall breaker, why would they keep fighting? You know? I mean, wouldn't they realize that this was a music, which, if you recall, was actually something I pointed out in my prediction video. I said they could pull a swerve and have the two not fight for our benefit. I didn't think they were actually going to do it, but they did. And, that was actually a really interesting take on it. And when you think about it, yes, they would do that because he's Deadpool and he does whatever the heck he wants, and she's Pinkie Pie, and so if she doesn't have to harm anyone, she won't. Kind of like what she said in her own breakdown, which was cool in of itself. Um, how does the pony know, Wiz? How does the pony know? Yeah, that was really cool. So I mean, overall, it was a very cute battle. I actually watched it a few times, which is something I rarely do. The first day, and I did enjoy it, but I agree that it should not have been it shouldn't have been the season finale. If for no other reason than even though the internet has been surprisingly kind to this battle, there has been some polarizing comments about this, and why was this a season finale? And some people didn't really like the swerve. They didn't like the trolling. They actually watched Death Battle to actually see the people die. Which may sound harsh, but when they admit that they try and find creative ways to kill people, you kind of wonder what's gonna happen between Pinkie Pie and Deadpool. So, um, yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't bad. It was just oddly timed. I mean, and again, they have been talking about doing this battle for a while. It was a fan requested one for a while, and I understand that. So I'm not going to hold that against them. I do still think they should have switched this one placement wise with Hulk Doomsday, because that one was like the true Clash of the Titans, Super SmackDown, one of my absolute favorite breakdowns of Death Battle ever. Coming maybe only second to Goku vs Superman, where they had to go into detail, but they went to super detail with Hulk Doomsday. And I felt that would have been the more colossal, epic conclusion, but they still could have had Deadpool Pinkie Pie. There you go. And honestly, I kind of wish we actually got to see a little bit more of the battle than what we did, because they actually set it up really, really well with Deadpool arriving in Ponyville, as I called it. I called a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm sorry if you didn't watch my 25-minute prediction video, listen to what I say and watch the video again and see how many things I called. I called the swerve. I called them talking about Pinkie Pie being fast as Rainbow Dash. I called like half of the abilities they talked about, and I called a lot of it. I really did. But I wish they had done a little more. Like I don't know why or how the Pinkie Pie clones actually got killed by the lightsaber or the like bar, like dislike bar. Uh, I know it just, and I don't understand how even with Deadpool's wicked fast reaction time, he was able to spot Pinkie Pie coming up behind him, even though she's 3,800 miles per hour fast. Seemed kind of odd to me. Also, I feel like they even though the breakdown for Pinkie Pie was hilarious and her actually coming through the fourth wall like Deadpool did was actually really, really clever. They missed some of my favorite feats. Like I really wanted to witness Wiz break down the megaphone mountain feat, which I did in the prediction video. Even though I love that even Wiz, this man of science, was like, I can't compute this. This doesn't make any sense. It's like even he goes like, wait, no, dissecting the impossible is actually what we do here on Death Battle. That was really, really funny. So he had like an existential crisis of sorts, and it was awesome. But no, I think they missed a few things, but again, that's just my opinion. Again, I did like the battle. It was very, very cute. It's very, very odd. Uh, I agree that one of the best moments was easily when they were jumping through the videos, and then Pinkie Pie sees the Rainbow Dash video and goes, "Hi, Rainbow Dash!" Because if they didn't do that, someone would have called them out on it. I really do actually wish that they had gone into that battle, which I know it might have been a little hard, but I wish they had gone into that battle, and then Pinkie Pie's talking to Rainbow Dash, and Starscream tries to, like sneak up and kill them, right? And then Deadpool busts in with like a bazooka, and he goes, "Hey, don't you touch my pony friend!" That would have been hilarious. And then they could have done the Death Battle cast and then the birthday party. And if you notice, Rainbow Dash was not at the birthday party. Where my heck was my Rainbow Dash? Where was my Rainbow Dash? I'm okay. Where was she? No. So yeah, again, it's hard to know how to feel, because yes, they've done these double KOs or these swerves like Sega Chancho, Chuck Norris, but they implied that they were so strong that they had to go to another dimension to fight, and they even said they could be dead or they could still be fighting. You don't know. Then the Jessica Black, Bieber, I don't even talk about that one. Koopa Goomba was a great double KO, but I mean they had that battle leading up to double KO, so you didn't really feel disappointed. This one I feel a little disappointed because it's like they're trolling us. I mean, gosh dang it, they're trolling us. The only thing that could have been worse was if they had the Duck Hunt dog somehow appear and do his laugh. It's like, the dog is still mocking us! So, yeah. That's how I feel. Again, it was good. I wish it had been earlier in the season. That way we got a true conclusion to Death Battle Season 3. That's how I feel. Now, where do I go from here? Oh, I'm not done yet. I mean, yes, Death Battle will return in February, but we got time until then. So what am I going to do? Well, my next Todd Talk video is going to be a recap of Season 3. I'm going to count all the victories and losses I had in my prediction videos, and then I'm just going to give a nice big sweeping review of Season 3. So that should be coming next week. So stay tuned for that. So with that, I will wrap up this 34th episode of Todd Talk. Let me know what you thought of Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie, what you thought of the ending, and what you think should come up in Season 3. So, I thank you for watching. If you made this far, I know you were listening, and I will see you around.